Stop what you are doing and listen to me very carefully. If you are trying to get rich by picking the next hot stock or buying cryptocurrency but you still have a balance on your credit card, you are not investing. You are financially hallucinating. You are trying to fill a bucket that has massive holes in the bottom. You can pour as much water as you want into the top. You can get a raise, you can get a side hustle, you can get lucky on a trade, but the water will drain out faster than you can pour it in. Most people stay poor not because they don't make enough money, but because they operate in the wrong order. They buy the luxury car before they own the house. They buy the risky option trade before they have an emergency fund. They try to sprint before they can crawl. Wealth is not a lottery ticket. It is an algorithm. It is a specific sequence of steps that, if followed correctly, makes it mathematically impossible to stay poor. Today, I am going to give you that algorithm. The 7 levels of wealth. My name is Alex, and on this channel, we don't guess. We follow the data. If you want to stop stressing about money and start building a fortress, you need to follow these steps exactly in order. Let's begin with level 1. Level 1 is the most boring step, and that is exactly why most people skip it. It is the shield, the emergency fund. Here is the brutal truth. Life is going to punch you in the face. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Your car will break down. You will have a medical emergency. You might lose your job. If you have $0 in the bank when that happens, do you know what you do? You panic. You sell your investments at the wrong time. You sell your Bitcoin when it is down 50% just to pay rent. Or worse, you put the expense on a credit card and pay 25% interest. Level 1 is simple. Save your first $1,000 immediately. Sell things if you have to. Work overtime. Get that first $1,000 in a separate account. This is not investment money. This is sleep at night money. Once you have the first 1,000, your goal is to expand that shield to cover 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Do not buy a single stock until this shield is up, because you cannot build a skyscraper on a cracked foundation. Once the shield is secure, we unlock level 2. This is the only time in finance where I will tell you that free money exists. Level 2 is the employer match. If you have a job that offers a 401k or a retirement plan match, listen to me. Take it. If your boss says, you put in 5% of your salary and I will give you an extra 5% for free, and you say no, you are literally walking away from a 100% guaranteed return on investment. Think about the math. The stock market might give you 10% on average. Warren Buffett might get 20%, but your employer is giving you 100% instantly. Even if the market crashes the day after you invest, you are still profitable because of the match. This is the most efficient dollar you can invest. Do not invest more than the match yet, but make sure you capture every single penny of that free money. Now we move to level 3. This is the step that keeps the middle class trapped forever. Level 3 is destroying high-interest debt. I am talking about credit cards. I am talking about personal loans. I am talking about anything with an interest rate above 7 or 8%. Here is why you must kill this debt before you invest. Let's say you are a genius stock picker and you make 15% in the market this year. That is an incredible return. But if you have credit card debt charging you 22%, you are still losing money. The math does not care about your feelings. You are earning 15 but paying 22. You are getting poorer every single day. You need to attack this debt with the avalanche method. List all your debts. Find the one with the highest interest rate. Attack it with every spare dollar you have. Do not go out to eat. Do not buy new clothes. Do not buy crypto. Kill the debt. Because paying off a 20% debt is exactly the same as getting a guaranteed 20% return on your money. And that is a return you cannot find anywhere else. Once the high-interest debt is gone, you are officially at level 4. And this is where we start playing offense. Level 4 is the secret weapon, the HSA. The health savings account is the most misunderstood and powerful investment account in the tax code. Most people think it is just for buying medicine. They are wrong. It is a stealth retirement vehicle. We call it the triple tax threat. Number 1, you get a tax deduction when you put the money in. Number 2, the money grows tax-free if you invest it. Number 3, if you withdraw it for qualified medical expenses, it is tax-free. Here's the strategy the rich use. They max out their HSA, but they don't spend it. If they go to the doctor, they pay with cash from their pocket. They leave the HSA money invested in the S&P 500 for 20 or 30 years. By the time they retire, they have a massive pot of tax-free money to cover healthcare costs, which will be your biggest expense in retirement. If you are eligible for an HSA, max it out before you do anything else. Now we move to level 5. This is about control. Level 5 is your Roth IRA. You might ask, Alex, why not just put more money into my company 401k? The answer is fees and choices. Your company plan probably has limited options and high administrative fees. An individual retirement account, or IRA, gives you the keys to the kingdom. You can open this at any brokerage. You can buy low-cost index funds with fees close to zero. And if you choose a Roth IRA, you are making a powerful deal with the government. You pay taxes on the money today, while your tax bracket is likely lower than it will be in the future. But then, that money grows tax-free forever. Imagine putting in $7,000 today. In 30 years, it grows to $100,000. When you pull that money out, you pay zero taxes. The government gets nothing. That is the power of Level 5. Max out your IRA limit every single year. If you have done all of that, shield up, match taken, debt dead, HSA full, IRA maxed, and you still have money left over, congratulations. You are in the top tier of savers. Now you go to Level 6. Level 6 is maxing out your workplace retirement plan. Now you circle back to your 401k or 403b. You already got the match in Level 2. Now you want to fill the bucket all the way to the top. The contribution limits here are huge, over $23,000 a year. This is a massive tax shelter. Every dollar you put in here lowers your taxable income today. If you are a high earner, this saves you thousands of dollars in taxes right now. It forces you to save, it lowers your tax bill, and it automates your wealth building. And finally, we reach the summit. Level 7. The Freedom Fund. The taxable brokerage account. This is the final frontier. Once you have maximized every tax-advantaged account available to you, then, and only then, do you open a standard brokerage account. Why is this Level 7? Because this account has no tax benefits. You pay taxes on dividends. You pay taxes on capital gains. But it has one massive advantage: liquidity. There are no penalties for withdrawing this money. If you want to retire at 40, or buy a house, or start a business, you can access this money anytime. This is the bridge that gets you from early retirement to the age where you can access your 401k. So let's review the algorithm one more time. Level 1, Emergency Fund. Level 2, Employer Match. Level 3, High Interest Debt. Level 4, HSA. Level 5, Roth IRA. Level 6, Max Out 401k. Level 7, Taxable Account. Do not skip steps. Do not try to be clever. The people who try to skip steps are the ones who end up selling their assets at the bottom of a crash because they didn't have a shield. Wealth is boring. Wealth is methodical. Wealth is following the algorithm when everyone else is gambling. So I have a question for you. Be honest. Which level are you stuck on right now? Are you fighting the debt at Level 3? Or are you cruising at Level 6? Put your level in the comments below. I want to see where this community stands. I'm Alex, and this is Invests with Alex. Hit that subscribe button, stay disciplined, and I will see you in the next video.